We will now begin with a special presentation on talent development in tourism, and I have the pleasure of introducing Mr. Slobodan Unkovic. Professor Slobodan Unkovic currently holds the title of Professor Emeritus at Sigidunum University in Belgrade. He graduated from the Faculty of Economics, University of Belgrade in 1961, where he also obtained his master's and doctoral degree in 1963 and 1966, respectively, starting work as a teaching assistant at the Faculty of Economics in Belgrade and associate professor. In 1980, he was promoted to the rank of full professor at the Faculty of Economics in Belgrade. He was director of the University of Belgrade, dean of the Faculty of Economics, dean of the Faculty of Tourism and Hospitality Management at Sigidunum University, and head of the Department of the Postgraduate Studies and International Cooperation. He is a UNWTO expert and member of the International Association of Scientific Experts in Tourism. He is the former president of the Scientific Council of Ministry of Tourism of the Republic of Yugoslavia, and he currently holds the position of deputy president of the National Council for Tourism Development in Serbia. Please, Mr. Slobodan Unkovic. Thank you.
Dear friends, who is the champion of the world? It's UNWTO, the best one. Which country is the best in Europe? It's Spain. Andalusia is a beautiful region. Marbella is a beautiful tourist destination, and Rocher is very good, well-known institution. What just to say today? Just 50 years ago, I started, let's say, learning something about tourism. Believe me, at Stanford University, United States of America is one of the first. Harvard and Stanford debate who is the best one. Program marketing management. Final, my work was promotion of Yugoslavia on the American tourist market. It was published 1989. Can you imagine, after that, one program was organized in Turin, Italy, by UNWTO. It's just our mother of World Tourist Organization. It was program management and tourism for about 40 experts from 27 countries. We spent 2 months in Turin. Believe me, I remember how World Tourist Organization was important. Now, especially because it's part of United Nations. Let's say, dear friends, I prepared here one presentation, Strategy for Competitive Destination, and please, let's go further to see what happened and what I just emphasized here. I am sure that everybody knows that tourism is really the most important factor for development of society and economy. If you can go just further, please, to the second page. May you just? Ah, you have here. Oh, sorry. Yes. I suppose that's very good. You see one charming lady, and General Secretary Mr. Taleb, and Carlos Diaz, who is the chief of this institution. I am sure that Carlos, my friend, from 2003, when we just became members of affiliate members, I could put him also here, but it's nice to have 2 gentlemen in the middle, one just charming lady. Since 2005, I just promote World Tourist Organization, and we became affiliate members, Faculty of Tourism and Hospitality of Sigidunum University, as well as for the accreditation of the bachelor and master study under TED Qual program. I'm sure that you are also part of that Qual program. Let's say, relating on my many years of experience in science, as well as education of professionals in the field of tourism, and encouragement of the young talent, I present following view for discussion at this conference. Education, first level. Very often we forget this first level, but that's very important. Education for the field of tourism is the part of the comprehensive education system of country. Consequently, there are some common elements that apply to all students. This is primarily the case with 8 or 9. In Spain, you have 8 or 9 primary education. Is it 8? In some countries, it's 9, but it doesn't make a difference. It's important that measures for stimulating and preparing talent for future professional orientation should be taken at this level of education, especially in the country as Spain, champion of European tourism, Marbella. It means that young boys and girls with 12, 13, 14, it's necessary to stimulate them, to make selection, the best of them, to give support to them, and think about them in the next stage of education. Normally, the 3 or 4 years secondary education is particularly important for tourism. The size of network of school specializing in tourism and hospitality depends to the great extent on the importance of tourism for the economic development of the given country or tourist location. I'm sure that you have a lot of 3, especially 4 years education on this level. It's really characteristic of tourism as economic activities, particularly with respect to the provision of accommodation, food, and other areas that cater for the needs of tourist influence on demand for such job. I mentioned here some job. This is good opportunity for the both selection and encouragement of talent to acquire new knowledge, as well as preparation for the continued education at higher level. Tourism and education policy need to stimulate young people, especially the talent ones, to choose the learn in those education institutions with option of continuing and studying at the higher level. It means it's a second level, but very, very important. Majority of workers in hotel industry, in other, let's say, sector of tourism, it's enough for them to just finish this level of education, but just try to, again, just stimulate the best. It's part of education policy of the country, of the region, of the city authority, how to stimulate them to get new knowledge through, let's say, uninformal, so-called uninformal education, and to prepare them for the next stage. Third level is very important. We are now in this building. The higher education system for tourist purpose play an important role. There is a wide network of quality vocational higher education school and academic university school in the field of tourism. You see, most of them are related to the hotel management or hospitality management, as your university. The area of higher education and by extension higher education in the field of tourism is based on application of so-called Bologna Declaration. You know that all European countries sign Bologna Declaration, and we try to apply. By the way, I am 50 years in education. As rector of Belgrade University, by the way, Belgrade is among 200 the best university in according with Bologna list, with the Shanghai list. We are not satisfied. For example, from my point of view, I found that education in the United States of America are better. They have bachelor, general education. They have master in my field, it's MBA, and they have doctoral program. I remember at Stanford University when I used to study, it was very good. 4 years. It does make difference if they just finished, let's say, faculty of economics or geography or history or science. If he pass enter examination, they will be very good. After that, small group decide to just get 2 years MBA program and from 3 to 5 years PhD program. Let's say, but we are Europe. We signed Bologna Declaration and still we apply it in according with this demand for professional in the field of economics and management is dominate since there is a large number of companies and organizations that participate in the provisions of services to tourists, whilst applying the principle of rational economic business operation and answering to the market demand. However, this also means that other higher education professionals are so needed. For example, lawyer, student who just graduated on the legal university, or geographer, or space planning, or sociologist, or let's say engineer, different, especially with application with new modern technology. It means, but that's not necessary to establish special faculty for such this profession. It's important to organize for them some refreshment program, an informal education form, and to apply knowledge using their knowledge and apply in the field of tourism. Yes, you see, in most countries, the education of tourism professionals at the vocation and academic university level, you are university education. Yes, your university is university, it's not vocation. Very good. University level is implemented through special institutions which are focused on the economic and management, bachelor and MBA grades, the 3 years PhD program in accordance with Bologna Declaration. Those students can only be implemented by university institutions which satisfy the rigorous criteria for the quality of professor with respect to their result in the field of science. At the higher education level, whether vocation or academic university, the talent selection system is considerably vital for the successful development of tourists at the country level. Tourist destination and company. In the tourist industry, it is necessary to emphasize a permanent system of talent selection through education and tourism policy and business policy of large company. That's really important. When I see young your students, I am very pleased and happy because can you imagine 50 years I work with them. Just to give chance to the best of them, to give support to them. Talent is important not only for successful development of tourism industry, but also for development of tourism at the country level and priority tourist destination as, for example, Marbella. The education of tourist guide is of special significance for successful development of tourists in the particular country. I don't know which system do you have, but from my point of view, I think that will be the best to organize that official state organization, Ministry of Tourism, or in Spain you have Ministry of Industry, Energy and Tourism. Is it true? Yeah, yes, okay. It means that, that it's important to work together with university institution, with research institute, to establish one program 6 months to just to try to choose the best. It doesn't make difference which university, which faculty they, for example, history is very important. History of Spain is very important. History of Marbella, history of Andalusia. History is important. History of art and culture. Geography. It's important to give them chance to get a license. 6 months program will be the best. And let's say, finally, I came and tried to apply all my knowledge in the last 50 years to establish one private university. It was university quite young, 18 years ago. Now, 20 programs of undergraduate academic studies, 10 master study program, 6 PhD program, 350 professors and associate, partnership with over 40 foreign universities worldwide, member of a number of well-known research and professional associations, among which UNWTO is particularly very important. You see, we started with 65 students 18 years ago. Now, we have 9,000 students attending academic 4-year study program, master study, and PhD program. University include 9 faculty from the business administration, tourism and hospitality, technical science, linguistics, especially English language, sports management, medical, legal, media and communication, and applied ecology. That's really very good university. I'm showing you our building, 15,000 meters square, the best equipment for the reason of quality teaching at all level in Belgrade, Novi Sad, beautiful city, Niš and Valjevo. Faculty of Tourism is hospitality management is within this university. The faculty was being part of Sigindunum from 2003. At all levels of education, lectures are held in Serbian and English language. There are about 50 active agreements with company and institutions. I mentioned here Hyatt, Metropole Palace, all hotels, Hotel Inn, Crown Plaza. There are hotels of 4 and 5 stars. Each year, 300 students are enrolled in the graduate year program, 50 master level, and only 5 PhD programs. That's very important to think in according with need. Those study programs are accredited by the competent national institution, and undergraduate and master study have also been accredited by the UNWTO that called certificate program. That's very important on English language. The core of curricula at all levels is within social science and humanity. It means economics and management as field of academic expertise. At the same time, taking in account that multidisciplinary nature of tourism, the curricula also includes subjects from the following disciplines: information science, quantitative methods, methodology of scientific research, psychology, geography and spatial planning, and history of art. The English language is obligate. We put it on the highest level, working together with British Council. But students learn 4 years also second language, even some of them choose 3, German, French, Russian, Spanish, Italian, and Chinese. Spanish is on the top as second language, believe me. More than 50% students just decide to learn Spanish language. What say? During the 3rd and 4th year of undergraduate studies, students are requested to practical work for the least 6 months. University work together with large company to choose the best student, to give support to them in according with topic in this conference. And believe me, majority of them, when they finish 6 months program, they get full-time job. That's very important. We prepare them not, let's say, for nothing. We are preparing them just to work in the hotels, travel agency, national tourist organization, destination tourist organization, and so on. At the very end, my presentation, I would like to thank the conference participant for allowing me to present Sigidon University, at which I teach as Professor Emeritus. I have tried to integrate my experience as full professor of the Faculty of Economics of University of Belgrade and other world university into Sigidon University and the Faculty of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Did I respect 15 minutes? Maybe 2 or 3 more, yes? Thank you very much once again, and the best to you, dear top manager of this university. And I was the best to your professor and to your students. I want the best people in Marbella. I want the best people in the Andalusia region, and great country, Spain. I want the best to Spain as very important and great country. Thank you very much.